Mr. Jet. Take a drink. We're gonna be here for a while.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So we got some questions that I need to ask you. Remember, say these truthfully, nothing but the truth. Everything's being recorded, as you can see. So, first question that I have for you, Mr. Jet. What's it like being part of the 5 pillars of retardation? As you know, in the 5 pillars of retardation, you have yourself, know-it-all, Rise, Plasma, and me. How do you feel being part of this entourage of retards?
Oh, bro. I lead them. I am... Right. Now, how do I put this? Well...
How do you put it in words?
Yeah.
If you are the main
Basically,
retard...
Yeah. I own the spectrum, basically.
So you are... Basically, you're telling me is you are the spectrum, is what you're,
Yes,
asking me.
I am the spectrum.
Okay. Well, since we're on the words of spectrum, I think this is something I should ask you entirely. Since you are part of a group of retards, describe yourself in one word. This question comes out from Mr. Cheese. Describe yourself in one word.
Him.
Him.
Nah,
Standing up, as I see it.
Nah, I think there's a camera in that corner. What are you doing there?
We don't talk about that one. We're just...
Alright.
There's no camera in here. This is all just being recorded on a simple,
tape recorder.
Yeah, that.
I know, I was born up.
I don't know.
So, one word.
Describe yourself in one word. Just one word. What do you describe yourself? One word.
Other than retarded.
Other than
I'd
retarded.
say. Unique.
Unique, yeah. You know, I respect that. I respect that 100%. Unique, I respect that 100%. Okay, so now this question again comes from the Discord again. We're gonna use Sway, the Squigga. All right. What are the hopes and the futures for yourself? What do you expect to accomplish in whatever time you have left to continue doing this? What is something that you are hoping for your future, not only as for yourself, but for your, I'm just adding more onto it, but more for your career in general. What is something you're expecting in the future? What you're aspiring to get?
Well, there's 3 main things I want, and 2 that I think will happen, and 1 that is a possibility, but could never happen, and nothing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So, first one, I want to become a more technical wrestler. Of course, I'll still do the high flying, just want to move more into the technical side.
Absolutely.
As I know Shep likes that, which...
Yes, I'm pretty sure he absolutely creams at seeing you do high flying stuff. Absolutely.
So it's like technical and high flying, Shep will just I'd be his favorite child basically. But then the second one is hopefully sometime soon, the first world title.
Mm-hmm. That is true. You do have the briefcase still. At the recording, at me recording this, you still have your briefcase. Yeah. So that is one thing that I'm hoping will get to be used for you to become a future champion. Now, what is the third thing? What is the third
and third one, that again, not sure if it will happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Nothing I can do. I'm hoping for some point, whether it be a year on from now or tomorrow, a 5-star match, which is kind of expected. That's what everyone wants.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And going on the subject of 5-star matches, this comes from Irish in the Discord. If you were to have a 5-star match, what company would you want it in? What company would you want it to happen in, and who would you want to face to have this 5-star match?
Alright. So, basically, in my opinion, for the first one, there's one main company that sticks out, which is ROH, as the
Absolutely.
production value is through the roof.
Absolutely.
Over there.
I've seen ROH, its production
Yeah.
value absolutely implode recently in the past coming weeks.
Yeah.
So I can see that. I can see that. Okay.
And then, with who, I'm hoping, because, with all the 5-star matches, they've been singles matches, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And me and Shay Andrews in ROH, we have made a tag team. We're facing Ruby and Inco at Supercard of Honor tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm a psychic, tell me. This is recorded on the, the second,
recorded
right?
Yeah. Well, I'll probably have this video out before Supercard of Honor, so this video will come out probably today. I'm going to try to have this video come out today. So if you're watching this video is out today. I will try to get it out today for, hopefully if everything goes well.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is the first ever 5-star tag match. Me, Jan, versus Inco and Ruby in a tag team ladder match, right?
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping for. Your camera fell asleep.
Well, hold on. Fool! I'm sleeping on the job. Alright? Now, again, apologies on him. See, she hasn't really been sleeping. So, okay, so you want to be unique, I guess. I guess the word that you put yourself with, unique, and I gotta agree with you. Your uniqueness, being the first person to try to get a tag match as a 5-star is very unique in my opinion. And I think it's very possible, with especially, Ruby and Ingo being two people who have already accomplished 5-stars in their career. It would be nice to have you and Shay be the first person, the first people in that group, in that division, I guess, to practically say it, to be the first to ever get a 5-star as a tag match. That would be very, very unique and interesting, and I'm hoping you can accomplish that. Hopefully that during this recording, Shep can see this and see how dedicated you are to try to be like the first person to ever get something like that. Because I've never heard in my career, and me doing this stuff, I've never heard anybody say, I want to get a 5-star as a tag match. So
yeah, nobody likes to do tag work, despite it being one of the most interesting styles of wrestling, right?
Absolutely.
And nobody tries it in their career at all because they're too focused on themselves, right? They want to be the guy. But people already know that I can be the guy if I'm booked right. So what's the point in proving myself more?
And you know what? You're right. You're right on that. And I think this is a lot of things people don't understand is they sleep on you. Not only there's a handful of people that I can name. I'm not going to do that now, but there's a handful of people that I can throw with you that have been slept on and need to finally get the recognition that they deserve. And I think with Supercard of Honor, with Broken Skull coming up, it is the perfect moment to be on the lookout for talent that's going to be practically shaping what Rec Room wrestling is going to be in this next coming year. I think this year is going to be a good year. For example, like XNT, we've seen XNT already prove themselves with their first ever pay-per-view back. Again, congrats to XNT. But I think this is going to be the year where I think a lot of people that deserve the recognition will finally get recognized, not only in their matches, but I think as people will finally get recognized for the amount of work they put into this, basically, because we practically do this day in and day out. So Let's move on to the next question. This comes from Mr. Know-It-All from the Discord. He says, oh boy, this is, I'm expecting the DMs to be blown up after this question. Who is the one person you absolutely wrenched, hated wrestling in the ring? Who's the one person?
We're going to become psychics again. Bet on how many death threats I'm going to get tonight, alright?
I think I'm gonna go with at least three. Three at least. I'll say three.
Three's pretty low.
Well, it depends on who you say. You know, I'll give my regular one right now before you say it. I'll say three. But after you say it, I will give you my general question. General answer.
Okay. You see, it's not really, this is a hard question, obviously, because you only remember the good matches you have. Oh, I just got to see. Yeah, sorry. You only remember the good matches you have, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
There's one person that comes to mind, but it's like, it's not their fault. Which I'm gonna say is Boba Fett, because it's just awkward to work with a mute wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of course, you can't really communicate.
Mm-hmm.
But just because of like ability in ring or like personality,
yeah,
which I assume is what they're trying to get me to say. Now that one's a tough one, you know.
I think that's what they're trying to get you. Is like, I'm guessing personality-wise. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in ring you said Boba because Boba does have that kind of like. I consider it a disability, but it sounds so bad when I say it like that. But it technically is a disability because like you don't have the communication between yourself and your opponent, and I think that kind of just
which is like the whole thing.
But so we know who you hated least fighting in ring, but personality-wise, I'm gonna add this with no one else question. I'm guessing that's what he was trying to go for, but if not, I'm gonna add this as part of the question.
Right.
Personality-wise, who is someone that you hated, like meeting backstage or hated getting in the ring with them, vice versa, you know, in ring or out? Who's the one person that you consider?
There's one that comes to mind out the ring. And I'm gonna
out the ring.
And I'm gonna bank off the bet that they don't see this video. Hopefully.
Well, hopefully they don't.
If they don't, I'm gonna get like my neck snapped in my sleep.
Okay.
But it's just. Now should I say it?
Just look dead at.
Should I say it?
I mean, go for it. I mean, might as well. We're here. You know, there's nothing worse.
All right.
Go ahead and look dead into the camera and just say what you want to say.
You want to know who it is? But who I don't like backstage or just not even in the backstage, out wherever. Like they're good in ring, yeah. It's Dawson.
Oh, okay.
It's convenient because we were literally with him like an hour.
Oh no, he watches the shit. So this is gonna be great to get the.
Christ.
Now, so if he watches this, so I'm gonna leave this in, but I need to know what is the reasoning of why you hate him outside of the ring. That's the. I think that's what everybody wants to know, and I think I want to know that right now. Is what's the reasoning?
It's more of his like opinions, because it's like, in my opinion, he hasn't been in the business long enough to make those kind of opinions. Like he says, oh blah blah, this is better, you know, that this person's bad, but in my opinion, like only the people who've been doing this for like a year plus maybe have the right for that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he's been doing, like, I know he's coming up to it soon in a couple months, but it just, like, especially for his skill level as well, like, if a main eventer started doing those started a couple months ago, you know, yeah, fair. But then with Dawson, it's like, yeah, he's mid-card champion, but then again, it's like mid-card.
Absolutely. Okay.
Which
I
is
see
another
I see
thing
that.
about Dawson. He gets overpushed for his ability. Like,
This
I
is
see
gonna
the
be great.
potential, but he's being booked as if he is in that state of potential.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna love
Yeah, I know.
seeing the comments and like the DMs.
Right now,
like,
how many death threats?
you're-
Now how many?
Now I decently give you like at least like a solid 10. A solid 10.
Alright.
You gotta understand the bandwagon that goes behind him is just you're gonna get
Yeah,
not
I know.
only him.
It's like
but
the whole
bandwagon of people. Yeah, so it's done deal. But I mean it was expected. I figured eventually somebody
Before I
would
dig
come
a
to the
deeper
left.
hole, what's the next question?
Okay, so the next question, again, it comes from Meme. This comes from Meme Maker from the Discord. Says, what is your top 5 Rec Room wrestlers that you have faced in your career? Who are the top 5 you have faced in your career so far?
Now, you see, it's easy to just say the 4 pillars of heaven and someone else, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So,
Absolutely, go ahead.
with that being said, the thing is, I only got to face Stein, like, around, like,
Did you get to face him like
takeover
recently?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Wasn't it
more
during
recent.
Takeover? But wasn't it like
Yeah,
in a
so,
tag
like-
match, if I remember correctly?
Oh, no, I fought him in a singles match first, then.
Oh, you did fight him in a singles match, yeah.
But the thing is with Stein, like, I feel like he's past his prime, but he's not far behind.
Oh, yeah, now you're gonna get more death threats now.
Christ. Okay.
You thought it was over. You thought it was over
Yeah, I thought-
with Dawson,
Well,
but now you said he's out of his prime. It's done. Fucking
Yeah, okay.
deal now.
Okay, you're telling me current Stein is better than when he won
Okay,
the main
okay,
event
so-
of Jackpot in an I Quit match? Like, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so by the way, I think I understand that now, and I think you're right. I think I mean I'm not gonna say you're not wrong, because I mean,
But he's still
Prime
really good.
Stein was done deal.
Prime
you know,
Stein
but
time. We're making a new thing. Prime Stein time.
Prime Stein time. What is that? Like a new energy drink or something?
I don't know.
That sounds like no. I'm not gonna say
It's
what
a
that
new
sounds
flavor
like.
of
but
Prime.
No. It's just
Someone make it.
bottling up his.
Yeah, alright,
We're
someone.
bottling up his baby juice. That's literally what it sounds like.
Uh-huh.
And we're bottling up his cum. I'm gonna have to censor that.
I don't want to be in here with him anymore. Help me.
Shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
back to
I
the
almost
question.
did the question. But anyway. Alright, back to the question.
So I think currently-
Stein's one of them.
I think currently Ruby's better at
Oh,
this current
boy.
time. So I'd say Ruby 1, Stein 2.
Uh-huh.
Very close though,
Okay.
right?
Who is 3 out of 4? Because I know you did the 4 pillars of heaven, so who is 3 and 4?
The thing is, I didn't.
Who's harder you gonna break by putting in number 4?
Okay. Now see, there's one that will kill me, and there is one that will slightly be annoyed with me and make jokes
Okay.
out of it.
Alright, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, so I'm.
Just gonna
The thing
click
is-
record on this. Alright, go ahead.
So, number 3, I'm going Crochet Andrew, whatever you want to call him. Right?
Yeah, Shay Andrews, Shay
doesn't-
Cross.
He doesn't get the respect he needs, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's the underdog. I'm gonna be honest. He is the underdog of the 4 pillars.
Like,
Kinda
I'm
sad.
waiting on him to get a 5-star. Like, I'm just waiting on him.
No, the day that he gets a 5-star, he's just gonna be the singular big pillar of heaven. Homie's just gonna dip the group. Be like, alright, deuces, I'm done.
Alright,
Done so.
that-
Okay.
Which is, yeah, fair. Then, number 5, I'm going Inko.
Inko, okay.
And I think that list explains itself, apart from, like...
No,
one
yeah,
or two.
absolutely explains itself, and I mean, yeah, that's a really good for your top 5. I'm not gonna complain there. Alright, let's go ahead and look back on the Discord. This comes from Ashley, speaking of the devil, comes from Shade Cross himself.
Oh.
He says, who is your favorite high flyer that's not you in Rec Room? Who is your favorite high flyer that's not you?
Okay. There's two answers to this question because there's technically two questions being asked. Who is the best at being a high flyer, and who is the best wrestler that is a high flyer? There's two, or the favorite instead of best, whatever. The person, like my favorite who is a high flyer is Kai, no doubt, right? You know, master of the rope, Black Diamond champ, you know, he's done it all.
Masturbator of the ropes, yes.
Okay. But now, favorite at being a high flyer, that's different, right? Because, you know, there's the newly emerging people like Sway and stuff, you know, who figured out my stuff. Which, by the way, how the hell did you figure that out? I didn't even tell
Let's be honest. Yeah, I can't
tell
say it, but I'm just gonna like diorama, you know, just,
I didn't even tell him. He figured it out himself.
It's because let's be honest. The Sway just seems to amaze everybody day to day. I don't know how he does it. Half of the shit I feel like is non-humanly possible.
Yeah.
I feel like you got like a bungee cord like attached to you, or you just
Bungee cord.
Because like let's be honest here. I'm gonna have to step out of my chair real fast because I gotta quickly reset my thing. But as I'm telling the question, and I'm kind of out of frame a little bit. Let's be honest here. Sway's one of those that, I mean, shit. If you consider him one of those people that you like as a high flyer, that is a good choice because I mean, hey, I don't know how the hell he does it. Sometimes it surprises me. Sometimes it amazes me. He does have potential, absolutely, and I can see him. Being cruiserweight champion, which should have been instead of certain other person that's cruiserweight champion.
He is my favorite though, because I think that's someone better that like he can do the same stuff as
better. Okay.
But the rest of what he does is at a higher level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is glitch, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. Like
glitch is one of those. Yeah, I can see that.
So smooth. It is so smooth. Like.
How smooth is he?
Very. And basically, like, he's good at, from what I've seen though, I haven't actually had a match with him, but from what I've seen, like, like with training, like with some improvement, he could definitely, you know, make it to like mid-card titles, maybe even world, depending on how long he's got.
Absolutely. I can see that. I can see Glitch being a main event potential. Absolutely. I can see that. Definitely giving the guy, time on the roster, I'm pretty sure he can be and will be future main eventer. So, let's go ahead and move to the next question that I got here. And this one was recently posted in the Discord by the one and only, this once guy I am. Define your gimmick and your backstory of your Rec Room wrestling. Like of your Rec Room wrestler. Like, what is the backstory of your gimmick? Like it just
right. So basically, this all happened at DPCW, and it was part of the Enemies of Gravity, like dissension, basically.
Yeah.
It was like basically like Rise had been attacked or something. I can't exactly remember. Something had happened to like Rise and Will and Tom, right? And you know, I was not there. But then Rise started blaming everything on me, right? caused some anger between me and him, and, you know, I decided to use that against him. Hell in a Cellar jackpot. From there, just kind of felt right to what I was doing, you know, and I just kind of continued into, like, kind of a sadistic character who, like, kind of enjoys watching others, like, suffer, I guess. But not like in the way of suffering, like, you know, burning.
So you were a wannabe masochist being born, basically. You wanted to experience pain.
Yeah.
You wanted to see people in pain, and you know, but you didn't want to. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what did you decide to keep that, or did you like evolve onto that during the time?
Well, I mean, like, after that, it just kind of stuck, you know, like, it, like, it was kind of like a parasite, almost, like, you know, you get it once, then it just doesn't go away, right?
So when it's like an addiction, it kind of just stuck with you?
Yeah. So then that just kind of became who I am, kind of took over, right?
Okay.
Absolutely.
I guess. Absolutely.
And now it's like, if you saw, like, my stuff from, like, the start of last year, and now it's completely different, like, two different people.
Absolutely. I can definitely see the change and the difference. And I think in my opinion you evolved on what previously was the foundation of your start, and you've added more and more up to it. And I think that's what I again, I'm going to bring up the word unique again because it's the word that you describe yourself, and absolutely I think it is something that you should stand by, because it does make you unique in this business, in this little world that we kind of just revolve around with rec and wrestling. You are unique because not only is your career unique, and the backstory of how Jetstream was made, it kind of you've added more onto it each time, and I think that's what people. It's unpredictable. You're unpredictable at this point because every year or every month it's always something new, and I think it's good because it never leaves anyone empty-handed. You always seem to pull out a stunt after stunt after stunt, and you seem to surprise everyone, not only for people who are watching you, but for your peers as well. I think that is a great feeling and a great thing that you're doing. I think you shouldn't stop adding on more onto that because to be honest with you, the way you're going, you're gonna fucking run us all out of business. All right, you're gonna run every single wet buddy out of fucking. You're gonna become this tribal queen if you think about it. You're one by one. You're just gonna keep knocking everybody down by pins. But you're getting there. Absolutely. I think you deserve the main event spot. I absolutely think that you can become a main eventer. You're hopefully speaking, that high stakes briefcase gets used and you cash in on our champion, and aka Mr. Giat Gaming. He's gonna hate me because I said that, but
Ruby better watch his back.
Yeah.
For him, he's gonna clap it. Anywho,
but
Anthony,
I'm hoping, but hopefully you can use that briefcase and finally push yourself to the final hurdle that I think finally is going to take you away from people knowing you as Jetstream to you being again unique. And again, the word unique is going to be brought up a lot because absolutely, in my opinion, 100% is you. And I'm glad you described yourself with that. One final question that I do want to ask, and it's something that I think I would like to know, but I think others would like to know. How long do you think you have left before you put up the boots up and you call it quits? How long do you think you can still keep this going until it's the end of the line?
Alright. like, at least got another year. At least. Like, that's the minimum. Right?
Absolutely.
So you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to wait for that. But,
you're gonna have to bear with me.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to bear with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know exactly, but yeah. But I mean, it's an estimate. It's an estimate, and I think that's kind of what I wanted to know. I want to know estimation-wise where you were at, because, in my opinion, I would like to see again, bring up the world title scene. I want to see you be world champion before that happens. I think that's the one thing that not only I want to see, but others do want to see. You know, we talk about it a lot, you and me, and I definitely want to see you become champion and finally move away from the shadow of what is you only being known as a high flyer. I want you to be known as the guy, the one who can actually be main event. Because I think, in my opinion, you've always been main event worthy. You've always been. It's just you've never had that final push, Yeah. And I think with this, with the briefcase and everything, I think absolutely you will get that.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. I mean, it took a while, but it's all slowly starting to fit in. So I can't wait again to where you go with this. Your career absolutely is going to be one that everybody will remember. But when eventually, like I said, eventually when you put up the boots, everyone's going to remember the name Jetstream. And I think this year is your year, and you absolutely can fucking wing it and get it done. I know I said it was the final question, but I have one more thing. Do you have? Can you give me a backstory of where the name Jetstream comes from? Like where that name originated? And can you give me any idea?
Oh, Chris, it's from a. Okay, you know the Metal Gear series, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Are you familiar with the game Metal Gear Rising?
I've heard of it, but I've never tried it myself. I have.
Have you never heard the meme? In the end, and we'll both agree.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's where it originated. Oh, wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's unique. Okay, again,
By the
bringing out the word.
play the game.
That is
Basically, there's a character in that game called Jetstream Sam, right? And I was like,
okay.
that sounds pretty nice.
That's
mind
good.
if I do?
Just gonna yoink your name real quick, just like I yoinked your cup. But I'm just gonna yoink your name again.
Yeah.
Just like
But
that.
then, like, the Sam at the end, I was like, yeah, that doesn't really fit. Just grab a knife, cut that bit off, and then we're good.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be a direct copy. I just want it to be like a...
No,
a
and I think
copy.
absolutely. Well, I think that's all the questions I got for you today. Again, appreciate you coming with me for the first episode of doing this series. I think I want to keep it going with a bunch of others. But I do got one final thing to end off this interview. What can you expect at Supercard of Honor tomorrow? What is your insider thoughts of what you're expecting? Because
Right.
I mean, it's ROH's first pay-per-view coming back after the new refresh, the new rebranding, everything. And what are you nervous? Do you have like what's in the back of your mind? What's going with those cogwheels right now? Like what are you thinking of Supercard of Honor? What's the thought process?
Well, Supercard of Honor, regarding my match, it's going to be one of the only times I'll have that, I could possibly get that goal of, 5-star tag match.
Absolutely.
Because, as I said, not many main event people want to do tag work because they want to focus on themselves, right? But in this match, we've got 3 main eventers and me in the corner. So I'm expecting, it's going to be a good match regardless. I don't know who's going to win. Watch Supercard of Honor. tomorrow.
Absolutely.
3rd
Watch Supercard
February.
of Honor on ROH tomorrow.
And
But
for the rest of the show and the matches, I'm expecting, you know, probably
Okay,
at least
absolutely.
4 stars across the board, I'm imagining. And, you know,
Absolutely.
maybe a 5, you don't know. You know, there's some good matches.
I mean,
like
you
Men's
know what tickles Shep. So I mean, hey,
Yeah.
keep that in consideration of what he knows, what you know he likes, and I think again, let's not worry about the rating now. Let's just focus on you know having a great match, and I think again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try to watch the entire show because it's one of those pay-per-views that I absolutely do not want to miss. Again, watch Supercard of Honor tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get this video out today. So, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, not a not missed pay-per-view event to watch. Another thing, I think I say another thing, but I think that's it for today. I think that's all the questions that I got for you. Again, appreciate you coming. Appreciate you sitting down with me and having the time to answer these questions. If you had one thing to leave off for this video, what would you like to leave off with?
Right. So this is for the newer people, you know, developmental side. When people begin, they always take it too seriously. So when you're starting off, just just be yourself. And if you think this is right for you, then, you know, start investing maybe just like some time to practicing thinking of a character, you know, who you want to be, because you can't be someone without a mold, right? And, you know, there's always been the mold of like, oh, the cocky heel, the love baby face, but like, if you don't like that, make your own mold, right? You don't have to be another generic heel or baby face. Just be who you want to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, Jet. Appreciate you coming down here. Again, we'll be doing another episode down the line. Don't know who next. We'll put that in the Discord. We'll put it up to the people to
Comment
choose.
who should be next.
Yeah, absolutely. Comment on this video or on the Discord. We'll put it in a poll or something and see who would you like to have next in here. But without further ado, yeah, by the way, what you were drinking is going to knock you out in like 5 seconds, by the way. And I put enough. Yeah, night-night.
What do you mean, night-night?
And just like that, folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. If you guys did, leave a... Oh my god, he also fell asleep. Fucking hell. Wake up. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below. Who would you like to see next? Without further ado, let's get out of here before he wakes up and realizes that we stole all of his money. Alright?
Mr. Neutron, I have a question.
Yes. Go ahead, ask your question.
Will we ever see you return to the ring?
Me return in ring. That is a great question. I appreciate you asking that amazing question. Short answer is, do you want the short or the long answer?
Let's go for the short to save time, because I know other people have burning questions here tonight.
All right. Short answer is no. I will never return in ring.